Hello, CD again, Truth Matters. I wanted to pick up with the two key philosophical questions of epistemology and ontology, respectively theory of knowledge and theory of reality. Almost any discussion in philosophy will fall into those two categories pretty much. The philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche once said that there were many, many I's and many, many truths, and subsequently there was no truth. Very influential philosopher, influencing how many people these days think about truth. There is no objective truth that is out there, as Fox Mulder might like to say. The truth is not out there, frankly. There are many truths. Subsequently, there is no truth, as Nietzsche said. But whether we say this or not, we take for granted some notion that the truth is out there in the courtroom. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth? What is science but an attempt to ascertain what is true from that which is experimental, opinion, hypothesis? What is the scientific method but an endeavor to discern what is true from what is not true? How do we make sense of civil rights and human rights apart? How do we make sense of any morality apart from some notion of what is true? A professor of philosophy, Peter Boghossian, has written a manual for atheists. The purpose of this manual is to create atheists by questioning the epistemology of religious belief. Well, how do you know that? That's his tact, to simply question. How does one ascertain or derive at religious belief? How do you know that? How do you know Jesus rose from the dead, and so on and so forth? How do you know this or that about Muhammad, Buddha, or any religious, nearly all religious systems assume faith, which some people say is counterintuitive or anti-reasonable or even anti-intellectual, which I insist is not the case. But as to Dr. Boghossian's experiment in questioning epistemological foundations or theory of knowledge, for myself, I can say, been there, done that. In college, I studied philosophy and questioned everything. For some time there, I didn't believe in anything. I was the skeptic that G.K. Chesterton characterized as sinking through floor after floor of a bottomless universe. Very apt description of me, at least, and I suspect a great many other skeptics. So Dr. Boghossian's technique or manual is something that I did very well. Two key branches of epistemology are foundationalism and coherentism. Very briefly and very simply, foundationalism is the foundation for believing anything, and coherentism is how does a theory or notion hang with or cohere with other theories and ideas. A very skeptical lawyer by the name of Lee Strobel set out to disprove that God exists, a creator, and he set out to disprove any notion of Jesus Christ or a historical person by the name of Christ or Christianity. And instead, what Lee Strobel found was exactly what I found, that as I sank deeper and deeper into doubt, there at some point, my feet struck solid ground, and yours will too in due time. If you sink deep enough, you will find a solid rock. As Jesus said, whoever hears my words and obeys them has built his house upon the solid rock. Atheist and skeptic writer C.S. Lewis talked about the great joy and happiness he had in becoming a Christian, his feet hitting solid ground, as he said. Lee Strobel's The Skeptical Lawyer turned religious believer has written 2 books, The Case for a Creator, as if proving in court, do you promise to tell the truth? Facts or Case for a Creator, and A Case for Christ, a faith for believing in Christ. How about you? Are you sinking deeper and deeper in doubt, or have your feet struck solid ground? Think about that and let me know. Thanks.